If you look at the MBTI type code, you have a 4-letter code, right? And the first letter is going to tell you whether your dominant function is extroverted or introverted. Part of why I wanted to kind of look at this literature in particular is because I wanted to express some of my thoughts and where my thinking might diverge from some of the representations that are made in this system, in this book. So anytime you engage with any kind of information, you should maybe approach with a skeptical eye, and you should consider, how do I feel about this information? I mean, because ultimately you are the arbiter of your own subjective reality, and so you might be delusional. Or you might be met with the illusions of the world, and you have to find a happy medium to live your life and interact with others and interact with what might be considered the objective universe. Anyway, according to this book, extroversion is you prefer the external or outer world. That's kind of interesting because I don't know if that's how I would phrase it. And I've heard other kind of shortcuts of this, which tend to be like, your dominant function, where is the energy going? Is it being directed outwards into the world, or is it being directed inwards? Okay, so you might initiate or be comfortable initiating relationships. You're going to direct your energy and attention outwards into the world, so be energized by interaction with others and often drained by too much solitude. I don't really love that because there's a lot of people who consider themselves to be ambiverts in the most commonplace terms of extroversion or introversion. So ambiverts are people who are like, I don't really like people actually, and I like to go home at night and I want to isolate and recharge or whatever. But everybody does that. I can be alone quite often, but I often seek community and people to engage with, and I have a really positive, optimistic outlook or opinion about people in general. But that doesn't necessarily mean I'm an extrovert. And it doesn't mean my dominant function is extroverted. So actively engage with the environment, even when alone. Seek opportunities for interaction. Have a breadth of interests. Be fairly easy to get to know. That's rude. Introverts can be easy to get to know too, if you just approach them and you have a discussion. We're nice, friendly people, some of us. Easy to get to know is like everybody on the face of the earth has the opportunity to be easy to know. Think out loud, tend to speak and act, then reflect. Now, it might be more common for extroverts to be more action-oriented and then maybe internally reflect later. Maybe that's what it's getting at. I mean, it's more common for that to happen. Even an extroverted dominant function can be self-reflective, and they can appear to others as being self-reflective. So it might be kind of a red herring when you're trying to determine your type, and might lead to mistypings.